Hey everybody, it's Blaine with Flat Broke Outdoors. Hey, I was coming through that little town of 56 that you've heard me talk about in my videos, and that barbecue place was open, the one I've been trying to get in, to see what the food is like. So today, I swung in there and talked to him for a minute. So let me swing this around. I'll show you what I got. All right, everybody, let me square this away. So I got the pulled pork sandwich, a thing of baked beans here. Let me see if I can get this open. Oh boy, successfully making a mess on my tailgate. Yeah, hold on a second. Things you just need two hands for. But I got this tub of baked beans and a bag of chips and a Dr. Pepper, and it was roughly $10 and a few cents. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this and I'll get back with you with a review on what it tasted like. All right, everybody, I'm back. So I had the barbecue. It was good. I kind of judge everybody else's barbecue by my own. So it wasn't mine, but it was definitely good. It was a good sized sandwich, plenty of meat on it. The sauce, I'm not quite sure, what they use for sauce. And I didn't ask. I should have, to see if they made their own or if they use a bottled brand. But it wasn't bad. The beans, there was a lot of beans there, and they had decent flavor. And that's all I really got that they would have made. The chips and the Dr. Pepper obviously taste like every bag of plain chips and Dr. Pepper that you get. But the price, in my personal opinion, was a little high. I think that was more of a $7 deal than a $10 deal, but it wasn't bad. Definitely all you want to eat. You wouldn't want to eat two of them for sure. But I would say, barbecue and people are very different. Everybody likes something different. I've had barbecue that I thought was extremely good and other people didn't like it, and vice versa. So if you find yourself anywhere near 56 Arkansas and you want some barbecue, stop by and try them out. I think they're just getting started good, so it's not going to hurt anything. Stop and give it a shot. It may be something that you really like. Personally, I will eat there again, because they offer brisket and some different things, and I'll put the menu up in the video too. I took a shot of their menu that's on the side of their trailer. But like I said, I will eat there again. I'll try their brisket and their pulled chicken, and over the course of time, I'm sure I'll eat whatever's on their menu as I get up in this area quite a bit. But anyway, their hours are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from 11 to 6 every week. So if you're in the neighborhood and you want some barbecue, it's a great place to stop and eat at. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me through this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey y'all, welcome back. After I stopped at that barbecue place, I ducked off in one of these dispersed camping spots to eat that barbecue and give y'all a review of it. So now, since I'm up here anyway, I'm going to drive around and see if I can't find us a new camping spot for this week. Anyway, if I find one, I'll bring y'all back and show it to you. All right, everybody, welcome back. I was driving along the main road here, and I came up to this gate. Typically, every time I've ever been back here, this gate has been locked, but it is open today, and we're going to drive through it, see if anybody kicks us out. I checked my Onyx Hunt, and it doesn't lead up to private land, so we're going to drive up here and see what's going on. Even if we're wrong, we're still going to do it. But anyway, I'll let y'all know what I find out. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I went through that gate, down that road, and it goes back a pretty good ways, and then it comes to a fork in the road. So I went to the right first, and that went back and opened up into a big grassy meadow, and all the grass is dead. So camping back there would just be, well, if you didn't want a fire, you'd probably do all right. But if you lit a fire back there, you'd probably be in some serious trouble. We'd have this part of Arkansas looking like a good chunk of Louisiana right now. Everything would be up in flames. So that wasn't an option. So I came back to the fork and went the other direction. And I followed that road for a good long while, and it went back and just until it became a, I don't know, like a trail that you could just get a horse through. It really closed in and with nowhere to turn around. So I had to make a spot to turn around, but I didn't really see. There was a couple of places back there that you probably could have made yourself a camp spot, but just for a couple of days, I don't know that it would be worth the effort, the work. And then who's to say you spend some time back there really making a nice camp spot and they lock that gate again. I'm not sure why that gate has been locked for the last 2 years, but it has since I've been coming up here on a semi-regular basis. So now, if the gate's open during hunting season, that opens up a whole new world to you. You can drive pretty far back there and not have to worry about dragging deer near as far, or turkeys, or whatever you're hunting for. So the road does have some pros for sure, but as far as camping, it's mostly cons. You know, typically when I'm looking for a decent camp spot, I'm looking for something that's already been established by somebody else over the years. It just makes it a lot easier, a lot less work, because I'm usually only staying a night or two, and then I'll go to a different spot. And there's I don't know how many acres this really is, but it's a lot. So there is a lot of already established camp spots with fire rings, made out of rocks and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm usually looking for. But I didn't find any ones today that I hadn't already seen. I did stop and clean up a couple that people had left trash all in, but it just seems to be the norm around here. As a matter of fact, let me back up. I'll show you what I just passed that I don't have the room to pick up. Give me 1 second here. Let me turn this camera around. All right, take a look at this. This is what people leave for you out in the National Forest. Some knucklehead come out here and drop the old funky mattress and box springs. But anyway, that just tells you, that there's all kinds of people roaming around out here. So anyway, the hunt for new camp spots that are already established has not been going great today. But I will find something by, I think today is Saturday. So either Monday evening or first thing Tuesday morning, I will be camping somewhere different, somewhere we haven't stayed before. So I'm not quite sure. I may have to make my my circle a little farther than I have been making it. But I really don't want to stay in a paid campground, just because I don't like people that much, and I can't control who happens to get the camp spot beside me. But it will be during the week, and everybody after the long weekend should be going back to work. So you never know, I might stay in a paid campground. So we'll just see what happens. I don't know. I'll go back home and reassess my situation and see what I can find. There may be maybe some paid ones around that with a lot of stuff to do around them. I don't know. I try to find stuff that may be exciting for y'all to see, something you maybe haven't seen. And there's a lot of stuff to do here, but it's just been so hot lately that you wouldn't want to be outside anyway. So my search will continue. there is quite a few spots up here that I'm aware of that they'll just be way better in the fall time and on up into winter, which is a great time to camp around here because the ticks are gone. There's no bugs to speak of. Well, one thing I did see when I was just down the road I came off of was 7 deer all just kind of moseying along together. I think I was able to capture a picture of one of them, and I'll probably add it on this video. But at any rate, this video is probably getting plenty long. It started out just to be a review of a roadside barbecue stand and turned into a big affair here. So anyway, I'm going to end this one right here, and I'll get back with you folks on the next one.